Yo, what's good? It's your boy TRNT, and I'm back one more again. This time I'm back with first time hearing my new segment where I dig in the crates. I listen to old songs. Probably I'll do some new songs, but it's gonna be songs I never heard of. Probably y'all heard of them, but unlike the other YouTubers and reactors, I'm not gonna skip the song. I'm not gonna pause the song. I listen to the whole song, and at the end I give my commentary. I grade each song from 0 to 10, 10 being the best. So if it's a trash song, y'all already know that's 5 and below. If it's mid, average, okay, that's a 6. If it's a good song, depending on me and y'all, it's 7 to 10. So make sure y'all stay to the end of the video so we can give our grade together. And I'm live on Twitch. We're gonna catch some vibes right now and after, you dig. So make sure y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel and every social media. Lil Trent Music is spelled the same way. And live, make sure y'all subscribe too. But anywho, this is first time here.
Fucking Danny going a bunch and making reaction vids. I hate you niggas that make reaction vids.
Big Sean, Precision. I know I'm late. I'm watching the video, but I'm reacting to the music. So stay to the end. And we're gonna talk about it, so make sure y'all stay.
Hey, shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like, hey, 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 shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, hit the spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey, shooting my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like, hey, 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 hey. Grandma was in there, auntie was in it, hey, mama had AAA. I wasn't scared to crash anyone anyway. I ride a shotty while bro had a shotty like we in the getaway. I gotta penetrate, I gotta generate. I got like 20 some years to my hood, now I gotta go live away. I'm out of town, but I'm not on the getaway. I spin a giveaway. Fuck you mean? I'm the generous king for real. I fuck in the street, then I light up the street. Got a screaming like Billie Jean for real. I'm from the M, I got M's in the bank and M's in all my streams for real. Feeling like Phil, they be living like Carlson. If I leave him in the wheel, shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like, hey, 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 shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, hit the spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey, shooting my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like, hey, 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 hey. Baby, I'm loving the taste. I think I'm ready for kids. She said, well, then stop trying to come in the face. That makes sense. I'm going up past LA Brick. I'm going off the fence, they switch. Yeah, me and my team go back like plastic cup boys on some tailgate shit. Okay, hold, look. All eyes on me, how I feel like I'm Truman. No, we finna win it, cause I'm about to lose it. I don't give a fuck what computers is shooting. I go off the field, no hands, just shooting. I die for my team, I'm the coach, I'm recruiting. I'm spending my time and I'm saving the day. Oh, I feel like a mutant. I'm built like a student. I'm feeling bilingual, cause I'm in Nigeria. Rocking the Cuban, smoking on Cubans. My life is a highlight reel that keep on looping. You can't just tell me shit, ho, you gotta prove it. These niggas stealing, their first name is Lupin. I'm getting harder than bitch, I yukin'. They sending shots to some high, just juking. Hitting my dance, motherfucker, I'm B.I.G. You know I can't forget that I do it. Shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like, hey, 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 hey. Shoot my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, hit the spot like, hey, 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 hey. I gotta get it, man. Shout out, I hit it. I'm fully committed like, hey. I studied the target, I'm never gonna miss it. I call that precision like, hey, shooting my shot like, hey, hit the red dot like, hey, finger on the trigger like, hey, 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 hey.
All right, Big Sean is officially on the clock. You know what I'm saying? Before I give my grade to this song, I want to talk about it for a little bit. I've made a post on the Shade Room. It's getting a lot of love, a lot of likes, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, disagreements, whatever, conversation. But I said that Big Sean and Wale, this for Big Sean and Wale, I feel like I said they could have been in the top 5. Instead of it being a conversation about the top 3, it could have been a top 5 conversation if they stay consistent. A lot of people had a whole bunch of takes on that. You know what I'm saying? We all know who the big 3, the conversation right now, K-Dot, J. Cole, Drake. Everybody got their different order. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I'ma always put Drake number 1 because he actually is my favorite rapper. Drake, I discovered Drake. I've been rocking out with Drake around the time I was doing music, and that was like 10, 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? When I was when I was rapping and singing, before Drake, but Drake came out and you know what he did, and I was fucking with his music. It sounded like the shit I was making anyway. I ain't saying I gave up because of Drake, but it's just like Drake musically was always there. And then everybody who came after, I was introduced to J. Cole through Drake, even though he was on Jay-Z album, but Drake was on his album. Like, Drake was the highlight of J. Cole's first album. Drake introduced me to K-Dot when K-Dot was on Take Care, you know what I'm saying? Even though K-Dot came out, when he came out with his album, the one thing about K-Dot, the reason why I put him in my personal top 3 is because every album K-Dot dropped to me was a classic. Every album he dropped to me was a classic. And it's because he took time, he took precision, he like, lyricist wise, he one of the best. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about of all times, old generation and now. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick is better than a lot of y'all old school rappers, and he better than a lot of y'all new. And he make good music and good albums. But K-Dot don't have that, I need some shit to turn up to. I want to hear some shit in the club for them other feelings. But that's why K-Dot is in the top 3, but that's his cons and pros about his music. J. Cole made good music, but to me, J. Cole got one classic album. To me, that's Forest Hill. You know what I'm saying? And he had some dope mixtapes, but he stayed consistent. He killed people on verses. Like, the most consistent verse killing people lately have been J. Cole. But even when Drake been on his run where he killed people on stuff, but sometimes it be hit and miss. Drake give you everything, so it's hard to judge Drake. With the numbers, he always gonna win. But far as lyrical, far as lyricists, I always gotta consider lyricists in hip hop discussion. So my point was to say with Wale and Big Sean, they all came around. They was all out. And y'all can say whoever else y'all want to put in y'all top 5, but Wale and Big Sean is 2 artists that could have, instead of it being a big 3 conversation, it could have been a big 5, because Wale have some classic albums. I'm gonna tell you, he got some dope mixtapes too. He been putting the work, he be having bars. But a lot of Wale music go over a lot of people's head. You gotta actually tune in to catch some bars. It's not easily digestible to the whole world. You gotta be in tune for Wale. And then Wale do a lot of complaining and a lot of other stuff and he haven't been consistent as the others just for you to keep him in that top 5. So that's Wale's problem. Big Sean, to me, for a lyricist, he belongs in that conversation with them. Like I said, he's a lyricist, but for his albums, I feel like Big Sean only have one classic album. Them other 3, y'all can say how many classic albums they have, but they have more than one. You know what I'm saying? The big 3 have more than one. Wale, to me, have one classic album. A lot of people say his classic album is Ambition. To me, my classic album I give Wale is the one he did with the Seinfeld, the Seinfeld theme album. That was his classic to me. You know what I'm saying? Big Sean was Dark Fantasies. That's a classic album. His other albums have songs, it's like they have fillers, they have songs that I dig in, but I'll be actually looking forward to listen to Big Sean. His songs be hidden, they be having dope messages, his bars be top notch, but he go missing. But I understand why he go missing. Everybody need their peace and shit. I go missing sometimes, so I understand him personally, but with him and Wale going missing, it kept them out of the big 3 discussion. That's all I was saying. Because if you want to say top 5, nobody never changes Drake, J. Cole, and and K-Dot. They always change the last two, who's 4 and 5. It used to be Wale and Big Sean. To me, the 4th spot was always Future. Actually, personally, Future would be number 2. You know what I'm saying? In my personal thing, but he would belong in that 4th spot. Some people would give it to the girls like Nicki Minaj. Some people would say Chance the Rapper had a moment in that top 5. Meek Mill had a moment in that top 5. Wiz Khalifa had a moment in that top 5. Travis Scott had a moment in that top 5. Childish Gambino lyrically had his moment in that top 5. So the top 5 could always change depending on the person and whatever, but the big 3 always been the same. My thing is with Big Sean, he was the person that could, if he would have stayed consistent, stayed giving us classic album, it wouldn't have been no discussion of a big 3. They would have been saying the Mount Rushmore, the big 4. Same with Wale. They would have said the big 5. They should have been the big 5 the whole way through. And even personally, I would not put them. I would put this is my personal top 5 if I was to give it. The big 3, I would put Future and Travis. But if I want to take out somebody, I would take out of that top 5, the first person I would take out is J. Cole. The reason why he'll be first, because album-wise, he only got one classic album. Dope bars, dope lot of shit, but Travis got every album to me he dropped was classic. Future, not every, but damn near, he got multiple classic albums. So classic albums to me beats out you being the best lyricist. So J. Cole would be the first one I would kick out. And I don't know, it's a big discussion, but first I thought him dropping his single was bad timing because K-Dot answered both J. Cole. It's a big discussion about, is it a big 3 or who's the number 1, who's, you know what I'm saying? And it was on Future album. And the underlying discussion is Future beefing with Drake? Like I told you, Drake is my all-time favorite rapper, and Future is my second all-time favorite rapper. And they both Scorpios. I'm a Scorpio myself, so I do have that owl energy, that OVO, October's very own, that Drake energy. You know what I'm saying? We a Scorpio. I tell everybody, Drake is a Scorpio. We hoes, but we nice hoes. We wine and dine. We spend our time. We care. But then we got my dual personality is Future. We Scorpios. We some hoes, but we gonna let you know what it is. We ain't gonna hold back. We gonna tell you how it is. You gonna set me before I am. I'm slanging dick. I'm doing all, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But both of them, I'm not picking no sides. That's one thing I can say. Personally, I'm not picking no sides. I can give K-Dot his props. He do have out of all of them, he have the more classic albums. But when I listen to K-Dot, it's for a time stamp, a period that I want to, if I do listen to an album, I want to listen to his album in completion. I don't go to K-Dot unless you're a K-Dot fan and you just shuffle his music. But when I listen to K-Dot, I want to hear the project. I want to go to that time. I want to go to that space he taking us. Drake, you could play his shit in shuffle mode. He gonna give you everything. J. Cole, I just play his hot verses, his hot songs. So to me, the order is Drake, K-Dot, J. Cole. J. Cole about to answer first, but back to this Big Sean record. Another reason I think this is a good time for him to drop it, because while we waiting for Drake to respond, and y'all thinking Drake ain't gonna respond, he respond to everything. Even if he gotta wait till his album on somebody else's record, Drake always respond. That's why he my number 1 rapper. He gonna respond. And I know he gonna kill him. And I don't know if he gonna make a whole song with a few bars, but Drake gonna respond. J. Cole gonna respond, I believe, but J. Cole gonna keep it friendly unless he go for K-Dot Noggin. If he go for K-Dot Noggin, he might well kill Drake too. But I don't know, man. I don't get this Drake and Future shit. Hopefully they'll figure it out. They make dope music together. But if it's the end of them, shit, what a time to be alive. Y'all had to live to witness the Drake and Future collaborations. Even though they had beef and all that shit, I already know what it stood from. I do feel like Drake was a hoe for skipping out on Future first single, that Tony Montana. I was fucking with Future back then. When he didn't do the video, when Drake didn't do the video, I knew their relationship wouldn't be the same. And then they became friends, but now we don't trust you. And that's the best song to me, the best album of the year so far. Tomorrow could change because I'm a jam Beyonce. I'm waiting for Beyonce to come out. But yeah, for this song, I'm gonna give it an 8. But I want Big Sean to make new music, drop some new music. And yeah, we can see if he can steal a spot in the top 3 or solidify that top 5. Anywho, if y'all got anything y'all want to add to this conversation, let me know in the comments. We'll be back with First Time Hearing next week or later on this week, but I'm doing Beyonce tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in. I'm about to catch some vibes on Twitch, so make sure y'all follow me on every social media, Lil Trent Music. And yeah, click that next video. It's probably me, probably somebody else. If not, watch them too, support them too. But if not,